Good evening and welcome back to Let's Play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. When we left off last time, these Dark Jedi over here destroyed me because I didn't take my battle with them at all seriously. So, this time, we'll keep a better eye on health, and do a better job and not die.
Lord Malak was most
Yeah. Team, it would help if you would come over and support me. Let's start by attempting to stun that guy. Grenade didn't do a whole lot. Oh, fantastic. Well, now let's stun the guy that's on us. Oh, man. I didn't expect him to do that. Okay. Well, fight that guy then.
How'd you like that? How'd you like that?
Oh. Okay. We're looking better. I think we got this. That's how it should have gone last time. Ooh, another lightsaber. And a Dark Jedi Knight robe. Wow, I could wear that. Sith Assassin pistol. Another fancy crystal. And we're going to need to check out that data pad. But first, let's loot this guy's remains. Short lightsaber. Let's look at that data pad. This tab. Show the new items. Where is it? This datapad contains detailed descriptions of you and Bastila. It also has a brief message. Bastila has escaped Terrace. Whoever can find and dispose of her and her Jedi companion will be greatly rewarded by Lord Malak himself. So I bet we're going to run into a whole lot more of these fellas as we continue on. I'm probably not going to wear this, but let's take a look. Okay, so it's exactly the same. But it would actually look cooler than the blue. But I'm not a bad guy, so I'm not going to wear it. Yet. Maybe later. Let's also look at the short lightsabers. So we got... It's balanced. Is the other one balanced? No, so that might be actually better to keep in my offhand. I'm going to need to upgrade it. And Karth, you take a look at this pistol. Oh, you still have an ion blaster on? That was back from when we were fighting that robot. We can take that off. Yeah, put that thing on. Okay, team. I think we're looking pretty good. The citizen just totally ignored this showdown in the streets next to him. Alright. Nothing to do here. Jawas everywhere. Let's just make sure they don't have names. Yeah, they're not going to talk to us. Another fantastic creature. Oh, the cantina. I do want to stop there. Yeah, let's go ahead and head in. Who's hanging out at the cantina? Hi, guys. Junix Nard.
Huh? Who are you then? Only new people that come to Junix Nard's cantina are long-time losers and bounty hunters.
Okay.
I don't have to tell you why the two don't mix well. Please keep any blaster fire to a minimum.
Well, it sounds like you got a classy joint here. Let's see. Do you have anything? Well, for sale last. Anything out of the ordinary happening?
You're fishing for a reaction to the destruction of Taris. That's all anyone from off-world is talking about. Well, I'll tell you, it's about time someone kicked the Republic in the tail and got things moving. I guess the Sith are the ones that do it. Don't get me wrong, all those deaths were horrible. The war gets the money moving. Maybe they'll decide to fortify us out here.
Really? Wow. Do you know anything more local?
No.
No, you don't know, or no, you won't tell me.
Just no. I don't look for trouble. You'll have to talk to people yourself if you want more than that. Now, if you don't mind...
Fine, fine. Back to my first
All right,
questions.
then. Just keep...
Do you have anything for
Zerka
sale?
Corporation only worries about keeping their own stores full. I don't have much on hand.
Security spike tunneler. Oh, it's better than a standard spike. Huh. Authenchuka? Krath Bloodblade. That sounds... The name of it sounds kind of awesome, at least. All these Pazak cards. Nah, we're good. That's just a patron. This guy doesn't even have a name. Jawa server. Can I talk to you? Why would you bother? We have Jawa under Isis. Yours do not care for ours. Do you miss that we are taken? No. We are taken. Are some of your people missing? Is this interest? Not from your kind, though Aziz thinks otherwise. Speak to him if you are acting and pretending. I will find him.
These Jawas sure aren't the trusting type, are they?
Well, would they have a reason to be? Jawas are tired of giant speak. Might as well slave to the Gafi. So you trade, but what is that if no help is given? He's got a point. Where do I find Aziz? Back, but nothing changes, and ours are still lost. Aziz starts to know you will not help and fades his hopes. Oh, are you Aziz? So, Aziz, is that your leader? Where is he? This guy's Aziz. Aziz stands at the walls that hold out the sand. They listen poorly there, too. Your kind hide behind something bad. Jawas are tired of giant speak. Oh, you said that before. Maybe he's not Aziz. They're a little confusing. We're going to make friends with you, Jawa. And we're going to solve your problem. Okay, that's a guy. We'll talk to him. Gandalf. Not Gandalf, Gandalf.
Well now, what can Gandalf do for you? It's been a while since I've had anyone bother talking to me. Usually it's some kid wondering what my old racing days were like. But I was back on Taris. Seems like a long time.
Oh, you were a racer from Taris, eh? I just have some questions. Don't bother getting friendly. How cruel. I wanted to ask a few questions if you have the time.
I'm not sure what I have that you would be interested in. I'm just an old swoop jock that doesn't have the head for it anymore.
I'm looking for something. Who knows this planet best?
Ask me again in a few years and it'll be me. I'm probably not going back out on the circuit. But for now, I don't know any more than the next guy. But you should try the locals. Jawas, maybe. Funny little guy.
Okay, I guess we'll ask about you in racing.
Ah, something I know. Well, something I used to know. My racing days are behind me. Gandalf is the name.
How long did you race?
Oh, well, past my prime by any measure. I started late, too. Not like the kids out there now. Some of them are too young.
Why do you think that?
It's a cutthroat business. I've seen some of them burn out after a year. They get dangerous and don't live long. That's not everyone, of course, but it happens. I'm a has-been, I'll admit, but dying while you're on top is still dying. I'll pass.
Well, I don't really care if this is the best place for racing.
All
I'll
right.
go back to my other questions, but I'm kind of done with those two. I have to leave. Goodbye.
Keep safe. Yep. Seems like tough times are coming.
Think so, huh? Anything from you, gentlemen?
Something you want, Spacer? Go talk to the office if you want to complain about conditions here. I don't want to hear it. Seems like every other person I meet is complaining about something. Well, it's not going to get better, so leave me alone.
I wanted to ask a few questions if you have the time.
I don't really have any interest in helping you. Will this be quick?
It'll be quicker if you stop complaining. I'm looking for something. Who knows this planet?
Nobody we've brought, that's for sure. Our expert said this rock was supposed to have mining potential to last for years. Nothing but garbage ore, good for nothing. You ever try to sell someone garbage? My name's Mud in 3 systems now.
You're not much of a spokesman for Zerka Corporation.
Like I said before, I don't much care what you think. I'll be on the street if business keeps dropping. And it will.
Well, I'll let you get back to your drinks then.
Good. I have a lack of business to attend to.
Are you a complainer as well?
I've enough to worry about with my mining quotas. I don't have time for you.
All right. Furco Nellis, another Jawa, and he's the last guy in here to talk to. Okay. Let's see what he's got to say.
Well, a fresh face for the game. I wonder, would you care to play?
No.
My name is Furco Nellis. My vice is Bazak.
I think I'll actually be going
All
now.
right. But remember that there isn't much fun on Tatooine that isn't life-threatening. Come back if you like a game.
Fazak's not really my thing. Okay. Karth and mission. Get out of the way.
What?
I'm here.
There we go. I was going this way, right? Right. Okay. Citizen. Can't go in these. Just a minor. Anything over here? Nope. Something over here. Ah, the droid shop. They said we could buy a droid that speaks Jawa here. Alright, Yukalaka. What is this? A customer I don't recognize? Perhaps you bring off-world money to Yukalaka. Perhaps. What do you have available in your shop? You are lucky to have come at this time. I have one droid ready to go. I just took possession of it. An HK-47. It's a fine protocol translator. I think it's been modified. It claims to understand the Sand People dialect, and also has some armor mounts. Combat ready, perhaps? I guess I could ask a few questions about it. Of course. Let me just say that every function I've tested has performed perfectly. Those that I could find, anyway. What functions have you tested? I haven't examined its programming. That seems important. But I've made some observations. It has obvious protocol and translation skills, including Sand People dialects, apparently. Surprisingly, it also handles weapons exceptionally well. I'd even say it's seen combat, but it won't tell. Stubborn thing, it needs to sell itself better. 2 moisture farmers have been in, but it just stood there. What does the HK-47 designation mean? I haven't got a clue. It doesn't match any protocol or utility standard. I assume it's a retired model. I tell you to ask the thing yourself, but it's pretty stubborn. Quality construction, though. Where did you get it? I acquired the droid from a friend that manages an off-world Zerka warehouse. It was in trade for a debt he owed. Oops. He said no one would miss it. Might have been surplus. Doesn't look like it was circumvented, though. Well, I'm interested. Let's talk price. It's a very solid machine, in good shape. I can't let it go for less than 5,000 credits. Could I convince you to lower the price a bit? 4,000, not a credit less. Well, that was a nice jump. We're gonna have to go less than that, though. That was quick. Desperate to sell? No, not really, but the first figure really was a little high. You never know, the occasional person bites right away. Perhaps I can convince you to go lower. Lower? How low are you expecting me to go? As low as I can. These are difficult times. The debt the droid covered was a large one. Oh, come on now. Think of the advertising you'll get from me. That might be worth something, but you're still cheating me. Alright, 3,000 credits then. That's all my credits. Fine, 3,000 credits. That seems fair. I'll pay it. You will? Oh, I mean, of course you will. Let me just withdraw those credits. Hey, you weren't lying. Oh, thank you very much. Just go on over and talk to it. I'll deactivate the restraining bolt when you take possession. It's a good purchase, especially if it actually speaks a Sand People dialect like it said. Of course, I don't think it was telling me everything. Not many droids are programmed to lie, though. So I just paid 3,000 for a dodgy droid. Alright, I'm also looking for exotics, something called a star map. I deal mostly in swoop parts and droid maintenance. Maybe I heard a Jawa mutter something about old things. But I could have misheard. They cover very large areas when they scavenge, but aren't doing much right now. What's stopping them from scavenging? Again, I may have misunderstood, but I think some of their tribe mates are missing. I think they wanted help. Yeah, that one in the cantina said. I stay away from trouble, but if you're interested, there was a Jawa by the city gate. You'll need a droid to translate, though. Well, I just got that HK-47, so he can translate for me. I don't need a translator. I understand most languages fine. Impressive. That HK-47 I sold you would be of considerable help as well, I imagine. But I'm still not certain what it was capable of. Alright. Off we go then. You made me happy with the purchase you've already made. Yep. Good luck and thank you for shopping in Anchorhead. Let's get our droid. You're mine now.
Statement. I see you have purchased me, Master. I find this a satisfactory arrangement. My restraining bolt will be deactivated when you take possession of me. Am I to accompany you now? Shall I kill something for you?
Okay. Kill something for me?
Answer. Indeed. I am most eager to engage in some unadulterated violence. At your command, of course, Master.
Travel with me now.
Statement. I will enter into your service now, Master. I am certain you will make adequate use of my primary functions. My gears are practically quivering with anticipation.
Alright, he is in the party. Ooh, and there's only one person left. So, I guess Mission will take you out. Do I want to take Mission out? Or Karth? No, because Karth proved himself back on Dantooine. He stays in the party. Let's get this guy in. He's so dark side. This is a nice evil droid. Okay. And we'll use him to talk to the Jawa at the gate. Yeah, that'll do. He's got some levels to gain.
Ready!
Yeah, we're gonna auto-level you all the way to level 10. It's fine. We should probably equip you as well. Energy shield or environment shield. Okay. And he can... There's better weapons, but... Well, let's at least put on a heavy blaster. Yeah, it'll be fine. Okay.
I'm here.
Anything else in this shop? An inoperative droid. Obviously needs extensive repairs. Okay. Defense turret. Ooh. Leave that thing alone. Alright, I think that's it here. Back out into the world. Are we anywhere near the gate? Who's this fella? Just a tradesman, trade officer. So those are a bunch of unimportant people. Gate guard villain. Oh, that must be the Jawa we need to talk to over there. First, we'll talk to this fella.
No one leaves Anchorhead without proper authorization.
Where would I get authorization?
Only one place, and it means dangerous work. Go to the Zerka office for a hunting license. They sell them for Father's Lodge.
Not anymore, they don't. I'll just go then.
See the Zerka office.
What that guy want? You just a miner? Yeah. Alright, we're gonna talk to this Jawa. You there, of your kind, can you help Aziz of Jawa? There are troubles from the ghosts among the sands. Wow, there's a lot of mean things to say, and the only kind of nice thing is, could you be clearer? I'm having trouble understanding you.
Statement. It is doubtful he can be clearer. Their language is difficult even for droids. He is using a trade language to try and help.
The trouble is yours, not of Jawa. We must use a language of trade because you listen complicated to what we say simply. Why wouldn't I understand your true language? That is not a problem for Jawa to have for you. You have the ears that do not listen. Alright, well, what is it that you want, Jawa? Aziz I am, leader of the tribe that is mine. You are the same in kind, a leader that stands before your tribe. Yes, I am.
Leader of our tribe. That's a new one.
There are troubles that we have. The giants made of sand. They are horned ghosts that take us away. Aw. So, the sand people? That is how you know them. Giants are different for us, we being smaller. People of sand are who I mean. Okay. That wasn't too complicated. So, Aziz, what do you want me to do? There's been no help given by asking the great group that digs with machines. Now Aziz asks you. I ask that you find us and then bring away from the people of sand. Then we will offer a trade with you. Sounds like a plan to me. Long have we scavenged among you and those that came before. We have things you will like for this service. Alright. Why have they taken your people? We find things and they use them. Jawa's slaves, serving. They lead with the whip and Gathi. With the group that digs, we trade and are free. With people of the sand, we serve and die. We prefer you. Yeah, I would too. A few more questions, alright? Aziz answers, hoping you will free the tribe that he holds. So, tell me about those that came before. You stand on Anchorhead, a place named and named again. You come to dig, but it was already dug. Settled over and over. Also long ago, ships fell after battles above. Now we scavenge and find the pieces.
I wonder just how long ago the little fellow's talking here.
You dig the ore and dirt. In time from now, we will dig you, just like digging those that came before. Alright. A few more questions. So, tell me about where your people are. People of the sand in the sand. There is a place in the far south where they live. Okay. The approach holds great fighting. Bring the tribe from in to out, and there will be payment in trade and thanks. Okay, and last question. I'm looking for something called a star map. Can you help? These are things I know. Yes, from those that came before. The guide to lights far and away. I can tell you. Well, fantastic. Please, first help the tribe of Aziz among the people of the sand, and we will trade what we each need. I'm not going to question. I will check it out when I leave the city. Aziz hopes you have the luck you need. Alright, fantastic. So, I'm not really seeing another way out of the city. I think we're just going to have to go tell the Zerka office that we'll kill the sand people, which I'm feeling less and less bad about, because they sound pretty crappy. So maybe when we get to their base, we can attempt a peace with them, but I don't know, so far. They're kidnapping and enslaving Jawas. I don't have a lot of sympathy for them. Well, it's a bit of a run to get back there. Let me go ahead. I'll wind the episode down here. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. Come back next time. I think we'll go ahead and check out our ship, clear out the whatever critter problem we've got there, and then I'll also go ahead and get the hunting license from the Zerka office, and we'll venture out into the sand to see what we can find.